The world is changing fast, and today I'm going to bring to you some tarot predictions, some that have already fallen out as I've prepared my cards, about coming economic changes, some financial developments, and even a potential world leader that might be taken off the stage. Welcome, everyone. My name is Ruth. I see you all jumping on here right now. Thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and open up my chat. Shauna, hello. Hello, welcome. Jody, welcome. I'm going to put my website here in the chat because I don't want to take a whole lot of time. You all know the drill. If there is something that you want to connect to, if you would like a personal reading. Before I do that, though, I want to share to you several messages that came through as I was preparing my cards. The Tower card. It comes up every single time. It came up with the transformation card. The Tower card is a foundation on the global world stage that's going to be shaken, and it's going to bring in a huge transformation. And it's funny because there's a word trying to come in, a pretending, preparation. There's a word that seems to be on the top of my mind here, trying to channel in what kind of tower moment, shake, that this is going to do for the entire world. The next card that came up was the financial card, financial independence. Something is breaking free from a major constraint on the global financial stage. So something's changing. We're going to pull cards on that. I also have something coming up with a world leader, the Emperor card, who has been either faking it or been fake, an actor, okay, leaving the world stage. The first message I came in is that I almost said late, but our last Mr. U.S. President, Mr. Biden, I believe will somehow exit the world stage in a major way. He's going to go, the actor is either going to be leaving the world stage, and the actual something about his leadership is going to be declining. This could have to do with his health. This could even be a potential passing away or a moving away of some sort, moving out of the country. Okay. Welcome again, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is Ruth with the Violet Flame Global Shift. We're going to just do a normal forecast today, but this is actually getting a little juicy. Several things that are coming in is I feel that a lot of people are focused on their health lately. It seems to be concern in the entire global collective community. A lot of people are doing detoxes. They're doing actual lifestyle changes. They're starting to exercise more. And I looked at the astrology, and there's nothing in the astrology, and I'm not an astrologist, but there's nothing that says, earth-based, health-based, we're focusing on our health. But what Spirit is telling me is it's the light codes. In 2024, we did a lot of cleansing, a lot of energetic cleansing. And I believe right now, 2025, we're in a reset. We're in an energetic, not so much a cleanse, but a reset, where everything is coming back into balance. And our health is actually being divinely supported to come into alignment because of the sun's light codes. So we're going to be looking at the global health of the collective here. What's shifting? Is it going to be easier for us to be healthy? Is health going to be an actual frequency we can tap into where our bodies automatically begin healing and self-healing? And is this a sign of the 5D Earth coming in? Our health seems to be very important. Something else that I want to talk about is the two timeline shifts. The two timelines. A lot of my friends have felt that there are two worlds colliding. And it's almost like one side is trying to keep their trajectory and another side is trying to up level. And there's a lot of conflict, verbal conflict in the workplace, businesses, partners, even relationships. The ones that are trying to upgrade and the ones that are staying behind, there's no actual animosity between them. They just aren't getting along. Several signs that have been coming in. Yesterday, I saw 3 signs all while I was driving around, and it was cars rear-ending each other. There were 3 accidents with cars rear-ended each other, and I drive around every day. I rarely see that, and that's a sign to me that those are the 2 timelines colliding. There's one going too fast and one going too slow. So if you're having any kind of conflict with people, breathe, give it some time, realize there's some changes coming through, give people space to process things, give yourself space to process things. We have major upgrades coming in. I definitely want to pull cards on that. And then I've also been feeling this financial preparation vibe. Like, Spirit's been telling me to go to the store and just get my coffee, get my toilet paper, stock up for the month of June. And I've been wanting to do it last week, and I've been thinking about it every day, and I still haven't gone. And so that's on my list for the next 3 days. What is this financial development coming in? I want to give a disclaimer here that this is not giving me catastrophe vibes. This is not giving me lockdown vibes. This is not giving me virus vibes. What this is giving me is Spirit telling some of us, do you want an edge in life? Do you want to get ahead? Do you want to possibly be, above and better off than everyone because of these changes coming in? And it's just a little bit of support from the universe. All right, let me read some comments. Richard says, good morning, good morning, good morning. Shauna says, growing pains. Absolutely. Worried about the financial system mostly in June. Absolutely. Growing pains. And anti-gravity-ish is here. Everyone hit the like button. Yes, thank you so much. Let me pull that up. If you watch this, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I did have some shadow banning last week, and I think it's because I used several words like the N word from Germany, and then I also used the R word like the lizard people. And so at the end of the live, I had I was hitting about 50 views, and the next morning I woke up and I only had 30 views. And I know that they kind of cut some of the views there. So yeah, I'm going to try to be more careful on my words and use my words carefully there. But I'm not that worried about it. I like our small community. After this live, for those of you who are members, we're going to do some clairvoyant June predictions for your nation. I have 3 nations lined up, and if anyone comes into the membership and into the live and puts in a different nation, we will look at it. We're going to be doing a card spread for 3 nations, and then a clairvoyant look at that nation where Spirit can bring in any messages. Do you need to prepare for a lockdown? Do you need is there some financial development in your country that you can get ahead on? So these June predictions for our nations will be an exclusive extended at the end of this live. You can go to my website, violetflame.net, and sign up to be a member. And we're also going to take some time to do some clairvoyant look where any message coming in and do some really slow it down and do some visualization there. Next Sunday, the extended exclusive will be this: financial predictions, gold, silver, and XLP and XLM. If you come to the live or do the question membership before, you can definitely put in your own crypto or your own financial questions there. So go ahead, support me on my membership. I want to give quality there. That just helps me bring in some extra support. And thank you to every one of you who's there. But if it doesn't resonate with you, just trust that everything you get in these lives is exactly what you need. Okay? It's not for everyone. Anti-gravity says, and will we see any extended power outages? Right. There's a lot going on right now. And like Shauna says, it is growing pains. Okay, so those of you who didn't get in at the beginning, I'm going to repeat the messages that came through. Some sort of tower moment, that's a shaking of a foundation, coming to a financial system. Some financial system, Spirit wants us to know there's a shift coming, but it's breaking free a constrained, constricted money. This is the financial independent card, a breaking free and independence. We also have a prediction coming in that a world leader who has been an actor or fake in some sort of way is going to be taken off the world stage. When I saw these cards, I saw the US president, past president, Mr. Biden. I don't know if his health is going to decline, he's going to leave to another country, or he might even, it's not giving me the death card, but Spirit wouldn't give it a death card because there is no death, but they might appear as a death, okay? Because the actor just retired. A juicy tidbit on fake actors. Are there actors playing certain presidents? My friend was having dinner with Joe Biden's daughter about 2 years ago. They were having coffee together. Naomi Biden, I believe. Granddaughter, excuse me, not daughter, granddaughter. She had just had a baby, or her friend, someone in her family, or she had just had a baby. And she made the comment slip. I just wish Poppy could have been here to see it. And my friend, she claims she's met 3 different Mr. Bidens. Okay, she shakes their hands and feels their energy. She's like, this is not the same man. She didn't bat an eye. She just nodded, and she said she saw like Naomi's expression or the granddaughter's expression be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. And they called President Biden Poppy, and she made the statement, I just wish Poppy could have been here to see the baby. So things like that up in DC, in the heart of the problem, in the heart of the matter, that shows that there are actors. That is confirmation that there are actors that sometimes play world leaders. I was not expecting that message to come through, but that will produce a major global shift for the entire world. Okay, Spirit. Spirit's like, you go ahead and let me talk. All right. What's one of the biggest major global shifts coming to the world that you want to tell us about? Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. A disclosure of some kind, a new announcement, some sort of information coming in. It's high vibrational, and it has to do with finances. It has to do with hidden money. Look how he's digging at the tree that's holding his coins. I'm hearing the words, the money was buried. We buried the money. It's someone making an announcement. We buried the money. It's almost like a whistleblower or someone who's singing, quote unquote, who's telling on someone else, telling on someone to get a deal. We buried the money. This is, okay. 8 of Pentacles, work. I'm seeing the stock market trades, financial trades, a struggle arising above, in a 4 of Wands, a celebration. And in this card, I'm seeing it's not a bank, but the building is speaking to me as some sort of Federal Reserve, some sort of building that controls money, not the Vatican. Some sort of building is going to come on stage where some kind of information is going to be released. This could be an agency building, and I don't think I know what it is. Like, I don't think my mind, monetary, international, I think it's a building of the International Monetary Fund that we don't know the name of. And there's going to be some activity around this financial building putting out an announcement. Someone is bringing up some secret hidden information about money. What is it? Manipulation. This is the manipulation of stock markets, the manipulation of trades. I'm hearing goods, trade deals, some sort of trade deals. Ooh, okay. So what is this going to produce, though? What kind of shakeup is this going to produce, Spirit? How is this going to affect the people? Wow, a new opportunity for new finances, the new way we do money, the new I'm getting the word opportunity and a new money. Opportunity, new money. This isn't the system so much as a new concrete way of doing things. The World card, an ending. What's this, an ending and an upgrade? There's something in the details here. It's not so much the system, and it's not just the currency, even though this is a currency of change. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the two currencies side by side. This is the beginning of the ending of one currency and the introduction or an upgrade. Two of cups, two side by side, being regulated by one system, but two currencies side by side. This is the system. This is the system to regulate both currencies is already there. Okay? And to bring currencies. But this right here, the Two of Cups, is the two types of either fiscal management and money. Two of Pentacles. Digital is coming in and asset backed. Balance of finances. You can't get this wrong. Balancing of finances, and then the Four of Swords. Okay. So the message coming in is in the month of June, there's some sort of major shake of a foundation because there's a whistleblower or some sort of announcement that comes up. And I heard the words clearly, we buried the money. And it is a complete, honest upchuck of, yep, we did this, we did this, we did this. This is something about the International Monetary Fund or some sort of building, some sort of development that was heavily manipulating trade and stocks because they were burying and controlling money. How is this going to affect the world? This is going to be the beginning. I believe in the month of June, the beginning of the rise of two kinds of currencies. And this is either within the US, I'm seeing a different two currencies, like the greenbacks, and let's just call them the goldbacks, okay? Two kinds of currencies coming in. And it's because once one system is ending and the old system can't handle the current money system. But from the world stage, I'm seeing digital currency rising to the forefront alongside worldwide asset-backed currency. I hope I made that clear. There's still a lot hidden we will not see, okay? Here, there's someone asleep, and there's three with their faces covered. But this is the beginning of financial balance. And like it was pulled at the beginning, financial independence. Money is being shaken free. The energy of money is being shaken free. And I'm hearing the words, because people of light like you and I have tried to embrace a proper view of money and the proper energy of abundance, it's helped bring in this shift. And I'm hearing the words, when you least expect it. The world is not expecting this. The world will be watching something else. This is a major burst of unexpected information. And I also want to tell you that I believe a week or two ago, Mr. Elon Musk, recently handed over his job to another person to take over the Doge department. And I believe, I got this from one of my sources who works there. She believes that Mr. Elon removed himself from the White House because some of the things that he is going to be doing is going to be going after the U.S. Congress and insider trading. That's her interpretation and her gut feeling. So with Mr. Elon Musk leaving the scene from the White House, giving over his office and his leadership role of Doge to this other man in Trump's administration, I believe something's going on. I don't believe this man is just leaving the world stage. I believe that there's a lot of talk about him in the moon and Mars, and it's a distraction. Yeah, he might have this goal. He might really be going there. Okay, but the people of light are going to rule the earth, the golden age. That might be another timeline where he all goes to Mars. I feel he's kind of like posting a lot of information about Mars and rockets and all this stuff because he's still working on something, and it has to do with the financial system. Okay. That's my 2 cents. Okay. That's not from Spirit. That's just what her and I are feeling about Mr. Musk. All right, let's ask some of your questions here while we're on this financial thing. Anti-Gravitish says, and the big question is Bitcoin's massively quick growth a trap? Are the powers that be going to crash her hard afterwards, perhaps as a ploy to pay off the U.S. debt, or the Wall Street hijacked it? So I have 2 cards that fell out as I was reading your question. Slow Knight of Pentacles, okay? This is the card, this finances, okay? There are finances and resources. And this is a slow growth. But this is physical, okay? This is not so much digital, like the Bitcoin is digital. And then we have a manipulation or a gentle, graceful control of the system. I need to know if this is about Bitcoin or if this is about... So the message I'm getting here is Bitcoin is going to be allowed to grow because it's going to be a financial stability in the moment as the new currency and the new asset-backed currencies across the world grow, because they can't grow as fast as Bitcoin. Any kind of new dollar or new way of doing our fiscal, our hard cash, it can't be a quick spike like Bitcoin or digital can. It's going to be a slow growth. And it's looking like Bitcoin is the mother, or not the mother, the support, the bridge. Let me get further clarity on Bitcoin. What can you tell me about Bitcoin? What do we need to know about Bitcoin? So there is a yes to your question, like there's a massive growth spurt, a massive support. Here's another growth spurt. Let me do a full spread. Past energy, it's looking good in the past. It's looking good in the present. Bitcoin, what can you tell me about Bitcoin? Balance. 6 of Pentacles, it's bringing financial balance to the world. So Bitcoin is going to be used to bring some sort of financial stability as the more asset-backed currencies grow. However, how long will this last? King of Wands, that's a leader. Magician card, that's again some sort of magic manipulation, pulling the strings. The Emperor. We've got some leaders coming in. How long will this last? Oh, how long will it last? Of course. Okay, about a year. King of Wands are years. And then this is my major arcana are years as well. When I ask for timing, it usually talks to me in kings, queens, knights, or pages. I believe in about a year, so we're safe to invest in it in about a year. I would look back into the energy in 2026 at Bitcoin. See what is it going to do for me, and keep asking Spirit, give me a heads up if I need to do this, do that. And also I will be I can add Bitcoin to the financial predictions but for about a good year. Spirit's saying Bitcoin's going to be a very good investment and very positive. It's going to be strong. Very positive cards. Ethereal World. Hey, is it in the USA or Europe? So go ahead and ask, are we talking about Bitcoin? Because I got distracted. Are we talking about Bitcoin, or are we talking about the financial? You got an Ace of Swords when I pulled for you. So I do feel that in wherever you live, that's the answer to your question. Okay? There's only 4 aces in the deck. When they come up, especially in answer to a direct question, and that's not a direct question, but I do believe wherever you are, I mean the building. Okay. Is the building the International Monetary Fund? Let's look at that. Like that building that seems to be the crux of all of this. It feels like it has a dome, but the Hierophant. It is a dark elite building, okay? It is a structure, an institution, an organization. It controls money. Queen of Cups. This is the motherland. It also has a system. Show me the land, the mother, the country. 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups, I literally saw Washington, D.C. And I saw the tri-state area, and the 3 of Cups means it's controlled by multiple parties. So this is it's in Puerto Rico, Washington, D.C., or some area where it's not completely tied to a nation. I don't know if there's a building in Washington, D.C. that controls the money and controls the system of money. Trades, things like that. Marie says, happy Sunday, Ruth. Yes, happy Sunday. Thank you for being here. And as always, if you're just joining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment. Thank you so much. It builds the algorithm. If I can just keep my mouth contained from talking about too many dark elite subjects. Ethereal World says, hi, Marie. Okay, is the big financial system announcement happening in June? Nine of Cups, that's the plan. This is a wish card, a desire card. The plan is, yes, in June. Is it Fort Knox related? But notice I did not get a complete yes, meaning that is a desire that I believe the white hats have. Is it Fort Knox related? It's in several areas, and it is underground. It is hidden coffers, and I believe it's in multiple locations, if not 2 multiple locations. But I am getting a strong yes to Fort Knox. It is somehow related to stores of money. I've been seeing Fort Knox quite a bit. Is it bond related? Better load up on crypto now ahead of that. Is it bond related? 3 of Cups, it's related to multiple areas. Like, I'm hearing the words expect all to be affected. Multiple areas. But I do believe it is related to the bond. And I don't understand much about it, so Spirit the messages don't always come through. Will Bitcoin eventually be overtaken by Ethereum, Solana, or XRP in terms of market dominance? Three of Wands, this is expansion. And also notice the 3. You asked about 3 of Wands. Page of Pentacles is a low quality coin. And Queen of Swords is the digital aspect of it. Okay? So, and six of Pentacles balance. So it will, whatever it skyrockets to, if it skyrockets super high, it will come back into a normal balance. and become part of this world's society. Okay, I'm also getting it's going to be used more internationally, not so much in the US. International, the WISE system is coming up, the system of international currency currency exchange. XRP is coming in. I believe it's going to work closely with XRP. It's going to be an exchange system. It will balance out. If it does skyrocket this year, I'm receiving the message that it's going to fall again and become another simple crypto. The Vatican Bank or City of London. Yes, and what I feel you're saying there is it's something that's not controlled by an actual nation. And Spirit showed me DC because that's my frame of reference. I did not know City of London, though, wasn't controlled, but the Vatican Bank could possibly be. I do know Vatican City is not controlled by an actual special nation. It's an independent. I'm just pulling cards on this right here. Seven of Cups, yeah, it's in a state of turmoil, but it is definitely a very much, and I am getting King Charles here. I just saw him. Okay, so it could be definitely something overseas, but it's not completely controlled by a nation. Okay. Global shift. What else? I'm hearing the words, let me talk. Okay, Spirit. What else? Spirit wants to talk about the month of June. Other things coming in. I'm hearing the words, that's just the beginning. I'm hearing the words, don't get hung up on financial changes just yet. Spirit, what do you want to say? The Devil card. Okay, this is a distraction or a warning Spirit's bringing in for the month of June. Let me just get my music back up and going. And this is something negative leaving. Look at how the cups are falling. She's leaving behind something. She has her one cup and she's searching for something else, and her house of cards are falling. So there's a negative being, a negative presence, a negative, I'm hearing the words entities, an entity's organization, their house of cards are falling. This is a little bit more on the cosmic level. The energy is definitely shifted. Lies and deception. Over people, and I hear the words over people's hearts. This is the community card, the collective card, the card of families. Lies and deceptions in people's hearts, economies, emotions, control of their emotions. Something's collapsing that has been controlling people's emotions, and the plan is to do this in the month of June. This is a major house of cards fall that's going to shift the world. And I'm saying, Spirit says, you've seen and you now know things are happening financially. But what I am doing is bigger than even a financial reset. This is freeing the hearts of men and women and children. And I've planned it for the month of June. Hear the words, let me talk. This is something hidden. Blank card. You've never seen this before. This reality is unknown to the minds of men. The choice that you have made will be finalized. The rapture is here. You've heard the call. You've made the choice. The decision will be made. I hear the words again, let me talk. You've made your choice. You've made a good choice. The world's in chaos. Financial independence is coming. You are a spiritual warrior. You will stand strong in the middle of anything this world goes through. You will stand strong in the middle of any financial change that hits you, your country, or your personal finances. You will remain strong. There is nothing to fear. And I'm hearing the words, you're a step ahead. You've upgraded. You won't be affected. The Sun card. You are the forerunner of the golden age. Your energy has set the tone so that I can do what I'm called to do in the earth. I'm shifting the energy of money, and you're holding that vibration of money. Love your money. Love your finances. Look at it with joy. Look at it with peace. Develop a relationship with your finances in calm and harmony, because that is the energy I will use to shift this world's financial system and make it a better place. I hear the words, you are my forerunner. Your energy is important. You are the king and the queen of your reality. See yourself as the commander of your forces of light, your forces of money, your forces of energy, your forces of joy. You are the commander of your army. You are the commander of the energy in your world. You are the commander of light. Hold the vibration and the authority of light. Know that your vibration spreads out 10,000 miles around you and affects the world around you. Your stable, grounded energy, as you look at money, as you speak to money, as you command it to come to you, you are alchemizing that money and giving me a vibration to sweep the world and to make it a better place. Stay very grounded when it comes to your money. Stay very focused on your finances, because that is putting a bubble of light on your money, and everything's interconnected in the quantum field. And so when you love and take care of and begin to see money as an energy, and you give it the high vibration, it's like that high vibration cannot help but trickle into the International Monetary Fund, into the Vatican Bank, into the City of London, into the tax system of your nation. And when you have learned to look at your money every day, to call it in, speak to it, and to organize it, money likes flow, even spend it, save it, that, and it's about your resources, Spirit's saying. Just worry about your resources. Anything that's in your pocket, anything that's in your digital bank, and anything in your digital, I'm seeing that independent crypto stand that you keep on your desk, the transfer stick. I'm hearing the words, pray over your bank. If you have an actual crypto stick that you have transferred digital currency to, put your hands over it. If you know how to do Reiki, send energy, love, speak love into your digital currency. Speak love into your bank account on your phone. Speak love to money, and it's supporting, but your money, not the money of anyone else, because Spirit's saying the money of everyone else has to coincide with their energy. You can't affect anyone else's money. You can't affect their bank account, because it's a reflection of them. So embrace the economy of your life right now, I'm hearing, because that will trickle automatically. And anything you do for money that's high vibrational, even just balancing your checkbook, balancing what it is, looking at it, that's going to trickle into the tax system, the international system, the stock market, and the trade market. And Spirit says you are the forerunner. Wow. Okay. Whew. Ethereal World says both the Vatican Bank and the City of London are not part of the respective countries they are located in. Thank you. That's what I suspected. Ethereal World says Joe has a question. Okay, Joe, I missed your question. Let me go back and look. Marie asked about EBS. We can definitely ask about an EBS. Joe says, wow, this message was, I think, supposed to be for everyone here today. We are all on the right path. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go back and see. Here we go. Thank you. Joe says, was Bitcoin created by the C3 letter agency or another intelligence agency? I apologize. I totally missed that. That wasn't intentional. Was Bitcoin created by, where was Bitcoin created? How was it created? Allegedly, we're told it was created by some young dude. But then, too, they say that about Facebook and Zuckerberg. And I really doubt he started that in his garage. If he did, it was taken over. What can you tell me about Bitcoin? What was its origin, Spirit? I hear the words origins are important. We're getting an organization that is currently dying. And 9 of Wands. It's desperately trying to maintain control of Bitcoin. Show me what this is. What kind of organization is this? So this, once again, I don't have all the financial input in my physical brain to say it, but I'm seeing a confused, like a honeypot, a melting pot, of currency. A melting pot where a whole bunch of currency flows into this organization. And they throw things together and they create. What does that mean? I'm not getting it's a C3 letter agency. I'm getting a financial agency of some sort. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. And it was created to destroy or hinder some sort of societal norm, societal way of doing trade, societal way of doing marketing. It was definitely created by someone to develop a system to throw a wrench in a specific, another system, a system that was developed for the people. So let's see if I can just get an image here of something. Who created this? It's definitely an organization. So I'm seeing, this is digital, and I'm seeing something like Apple, Google, Microsoft. I am seeing someone like Zuckerberg, but this is a major organization that is a system creation system, and that can create many different systems, and a lot of things go into. So it's like there's a lot of internet data that goes into this. I am hearing the word C3 letter agency, but it's like the Google of the 3-letter agency. I'm hearing the words a black market flush, a black market stream, a black market funnel. I'm seeing it like it was created to help funnel funds into the black market. So was originally created by the dark elite, by some sort of internet system, so that they could use it as a system, but also funnel money into the dark side. Does that make sense? That's all I'm getting. I hope that helps. And it's not directly tied to any intelligence agency, but it's tied to like, it's an organization that would fund the black market activities of the C3-letter agency. So it was allowed to operate. Does that make sense? It's like, yeah, if we can get secret funds, we'll allow it. We won't shut it down. It's like a brother to the agency. Okay. Richard says, Ishmael Perez said exactly that last night. The new money is based on your heart. And I don't even understand that, but that's been the message for the last 2 years. Shauna says, so happy to receive that message from Spirit. Always happy to receive more. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ruth. You are amazing. You are amazing. Created by the White Hats. I don't think Bitcoin was created by the White Hats. I think it was allowed to be created. Well, we see a twist of fate. But now is crypto regulation going to be used to eliminate black market stuff? Good question. So I'm just getting this spirit of the universe that came through and gave us all that message. That's the energy that's trying to bring in that twist of fate. It's planned. A twist of fate, I do feel, is planned. I can tell you that right now. But let's see if the crypto regulation is going to be used to eliminate black market dealings. The blank card. This would definitely be the side of life we have never seen. The blank card. 8 of Wands, tremendous energy and attention is being given to this black market. It is definitely a funnel to create a lack of wealth among those who have earned it, a stealing, a disappearing of finances, a conflict, WAR, concerning digital and asset-backed currency, dark elite, the Hierophant, the organizational IMF and IRS and all these dark elite black market activities. Okay, so that's the energy coming in. What do you want us to tell us that's happening to this? What is happening? What is happening to this funnel of black market activity? I'm hearing the words get out, like a warning to the dark side. Get out now. A Wheel of Fortune, turn of fate. Queen of Swords, digital, a turn of fate in the digital market, and a huge shaking, a huge foundational shake of the digital market and economy. I'm getting in the month of June, and I'm also getting a headache. This is telling me the people involved in anything black market are going to have a very, very big headache. Let's just say it that way. 2 of Cups, intertwined. The black market is heavily intertwined in our current financial system. And I feel that this shaking of that insider trading, okay, that's the top level, but then you go deeper and deeper. There's levels of the black market we have not seen. I'm hearing the words, they're connected to dark entities. They're connected to dark AI. They're controlled in some sort of internet conglomerate of evil. Okay, it's intertwined in our current financial system, which is why when we try to change our financial system, things happen like 9/11, because the energy of darkness is so intertwined in that black market and it trickles over. That's what Spirit's saying. I'm seeing like this funnel, okay? We have the black market underneath, and it is full of darkness, the trade. I can't say it here, okay? But it involves humans, and it involves drugs, and it involves liquids with blood, with red liquid, okay? This kind of trade. Even the PORN industry and the digital products that have grief and pain and PORN, non-consensual. Okay, the children. Okay, I'm just saying everything black market is like here, and it funnels up into our world like this. Okay, and our world is this little piece that's being affected by all the energy underneath. Okay, and we're the light workers, we're the people of light, and we're embodying the light, and we're funneling it into our world this way. And so as we embrace the energy of abundance, we call our finances to us. We say, why do we have wealth to help end world suffering? Why, I am abundant. Okay, as we embrace the energy of wealth at the top of this funnel, or this looking glass, you could call it, this hourglass. Okay, it streams into our world this way. So the black market energies have been streaming in this way, and our light is streaming in this way. And what Spirit's trying to do is create a bigger funnel up here with us light workers, because everything's human oriented. The beings of light won't just affect our world and zap us all and make us good. We're on the duality plane. We have to have light and dark to learn. But the dark has grown so big. We have had nothing but darkness in this world. So we've had to balance it with light. And so Spirit is trying to create a higher vortex of light, and that light streaming down. And with the light codes of the sun, it's affecting the black market. And I'm seeing in this that there's a lot of shaking coming to the black market. And I'm hearing the words, it's not even intentional by the human side of the white hats. It's not even intentional. It's not like they're going to put out extra operations and extra military operations and going to go and try to save more people. That's going to happen. It's going to be easier for them to do their military operations. It's going to be easier for them to end the black market. But it's an energy coming from the cosmos where the light's stronger than the dark, and the dark's going to be shaken. Or used as a mechanism to eliminate countries' debt worldwide. Okay, I didn't quite get your question answered, and I apologize because Spirit kind of skipped the crypto part. But yes, I do feel that it's more the energy of money being balanced, okay? And I feel that it's not so much the crypto as much as the intention behind the crypto that is being changed. The intention is producing an energy behind the crypto of trying to balance it and do what's right. And here's the mystery schools, here's the white hats, here's our higher selves. And that is going to be the primary factor that is going to eliminate the black market. Richard says, and we'll get back to the country's debt and the crypto. Richard says, if you're familiar with the MJ12 document, the new money is to remove the black market money, and it goes in tandem with a digital money and is used in other worlds intergalactic. Shauna says, I may be wrong, but it seems to be a crypto divide according to region. The Middle East favors XRP, US and South America favors Bitcoin, Central Asia, Solana. What a good, interesting perspective there. So Spirit, talk to us a little bit about crypto. Talk to us about crypto. The crypto world is changing. I'm hearing the words, it's not what it seems. It will not be what they're telling you. It will be used to balance economies. There's the balance card, Six of Pentacles. It will be used for international trade, international interactions. The goal of the white hats and the goal of the galactics is to get nations on individual, concrete, asset-backed currency. And crypto will be a connecting point of the nations. But the goal of the Galactics is to use Mother Earth's economy for the nations and to use crypto as a transfer system, which is perfectly fine. But that seems to be the way it's going. Two systems. It's going to go along with the systems of each nation. That's the goal of crypto, is to create an interconnection, to be the new web, to be the new internet, to be the new connection between nations. So that if one nation has diamonds and another nation has corn and agriculture, another nation has gold or silver, the crypto can be the balancing throughout the whole world. That's the plan of the Galactics coming in. We have the institution coming in, the lies. They're lying to us about crypto. Not everything you hear about crypto is accurate, I'm getting, because there's still a struggle of what its role is going to be. I believe the dark elite have a specific role for crypto, and the white hats have a different role for crypto. So take that as it resonates. I'm no expert by any way. China also looks to favor XRP. Joe says, I know Spirit said we should show love to our money. Is writing down and giving thanks for our financial abundance a good way of doing that? I agree with you. Absolutely. Writing down, giving thanks. Absolutely. That is the energy Spirit said is the actual, I don't want to say the word attack, but it's the overtaking of the black market. It's the antithesis to the black market. Richard says, I like that we have local crypto and great incentives to keep the crypto local, build the local economy. I didn't know we had local crypto. Very interesting. So you're talking like local between the nations. We'll see if South America had a crypto, they could use it between their nations. The US and Canada could use it between, the North America. Definitely something coming in with the white hats wanting it to be a source of some sort of balance. Okay, one more question, you all, and then I'm going to get ready for our membership. On the membership, we're going to be doing June predictions for your nation, and I am going to do the USA, I'm going to do Canada, and I'm going to do the UK, and if you come in and put in a different country, we can do that. What I'm going to be doing is one card pull, and then I'm just going to sit with Spirit and say, what do you want to tell us on this live, and every person who's going to watch this video, and I'm just going to give out messages that come in from Spirit. And this is a thank you to all of you who support my work, $9 a month or $80 for a year. I really appreciate you. It helps me keep the lights on here, my website, and allows me to take time off to do these readings. But trust, if you have a question, you can always come to the free lives and ask your question here. So trust that whatever's right for you will be right. And I'm saying this also for those of you on the replay. One more question, Spirit. Okay, Spirit wants to talk. Let me talk. I'm going to do something fun. Pull out these purposeful career cards. They have little messages. Spirit, what do you want to say? What do the people on this live, the people who will watch this video, attention. Be careful in making decisions with your finances. Prioritize your needs over your wants as it affects the harmony in your cash flow. Pay attention to your finances. This is coming up with the Queen of Pentacles energy where she protects her money. Prioritize your needs over your wants in the month of June. Use your money for what you need. Funnel it into your assets funnel it into your economy, funnel it into your life, funnel it into your family, funnel it to your children. Keep it focused inward and in your little realm. Too much extravagant spending, buying the expensive car, buying the expensive shoes or the expensive purse or the expensive, I think Spirit's saying, ignore throwing your money to big organizations and big companies. Because anytime we throw our money to something major, we're giving them energy. So Spirit says, take your money and give it to you. Pay attention to where you're giving your money, because whatever you're giving your money to, you're feeding. It's an energy source. Check in with your charities. Don't give money to a church that you feel is not aligned with your values. Don't give money to charities that you don't know if it's going, because you're giving them energy, you're giving them money. Give to what's aligned with your values, your family, your I'm seeing the garden. I'm seeing the plants, nature, buying that mulch, buying those flowers, good food. Okay. Take that as it resonates for you. The next card is amusement. You have natural talents that you can share with the world. It's time to make money from them while having a good time just being you. So I'm getting the message here. What do you enjoy spending your money on? What do you enjoy investing your money on? What do you enjoy that you feel is your values and your alignment? Is it a crypto? Is it jewelry to invest in gold? Is it jewelry to invest in silver? Is it silver coins? Is it Bitcoin? Is it XRP? Is it real estate? Is it saving money? What makes you happy? What's your call? What's calling you to invest? What's calling you to enjoy? Because whatever brings you joy is going to return joy to you. And so bringing in the energy of joy with your money. You have natural talents that you can share with the world. This is also a kudos to all of you who are going to share with that gratitude and love on money. Your ability to love and be grateful for money. And I don't mean like a greed, okay? This isn't the love of money is the root of all evil. That's not that kind of greed. It's a kind of enjoyment, amusement, laughter, happiness that goes with the energy of money and currency and giving and taking, the flow of life. I'm also seeing a restaurant for somebody here. I'm seeing eating out at a restaurant. Some of you have doubted whether you should eat so much out in a restaurant. You enjoy going out into like a steak house or a nice fancy restaurant. And I think somebody here, maybe it's on the replay, has been like, I feel guilty spending all my money, going out to eat by myself. And there's a message coming in is don't feel guilty. Spending your money on things you enjoy means more money is going to come in for things that you enjoy. Money loves to be enjoyed. Yeah. If that is your happy place, use your money to nurture your happy place. So that's for somebody there. Richard talks about the idea is to have a city that's the crypto level with its own crypto shop. Local gets green stamps, if you remember those. Wow. Community, people-oriented. There's a tremendous transformation coming to the world, but you are safe. Many people will be stressed. 9 of Swords. Stay firm and balanced in your own money and in your own finances. All will be well. The shift is not for you. It's because of you. You created this. Your love of life, your ability to accept the light codes coming in from the universe, your connection to Christ consciousness, your connection to the divine, your prayers, your love, your laughter, you created the shift. Humanity chose the shift. Humanity chose this upgrade. Humanity chose this rapture. You are the storm. You are the storm. And all will be well. A time of death and rebirth. And after it rains comes the rainbow. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I will be at 12:15. I'm going to grab me a cup of tea. 12:15. I'll be at the June predictions for your nation. You can also catch it on the replay. I'll also put the link in the comments here after this video is over. Please give me a subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, the bell, a thumbs up. And if you know of anybody who wishes to have a private reading through Zoom or email, I would love to do that for them. I will see you next time. This coming Wednesday, we'll either do another global shift or a deep dive. I have not gotten a message, but I will be there Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope this gave you hope and peace in the midst of all this chaos. But I feel good, and I hope you feel good too. We're going to do this together. And remember, you are the storm. Your light has been the guiding vibration to this earth, and we are in this together, and we will come out the other side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shauna says, thank you, Ruth. See you soon on Rumble. I appreciate that. A worthy investment. Join her membership, folks. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Wish everyone here the best. Have a good one, y'all.